Hey, good morning. Welcome to Hobby Evolution, episode 738. Happy Black Friday. Anyone else a little full? By the way, yes, I am wearing the same shirt that I wore yesterday. Took the coffee off a little too early. Not good. Hope you all had a great Thanksgiving. We've got Royals 417 in the house. Good morning to you, Boston Smoke. What's happening? Double A cards here. Has anybody gone Black Friday shopping? I have. I've actually been laying in bed for like an hour, and was just kind of going through sites. Blowout has some deals going on. Steel City, Dave and Adams. I think there's some other. My inbox has been just overflowing with emails on Black Friday specials. Shaw Cards, what's happening? Good morning to you. So I've not purchased anything yet. Haven't really seen anything that tickles my fancy. We'll go. I'm on StreamYard today because I want to share screen, and we can shop together. We can take a look at what some of the online retailers are doing for Black Friday. Speaking of Black Friday, I want to share with you that I have a Black Friday special in my eBay store. Take 50% off. 50% off when you buy 10 or more cards. They do have to be at regular price. Offers don't count. And there is a code. You see it scrolling at the bottom. Black Friday Cubs is the code. And this sale is going on until 11:30 West Coast time tonight. So that's what time is that in the East Coast? 2:30 a.m. tomorrow morning. So check that out. My eBay store. I just made it easy for you. There's my my website address, 99centcards.com. It's scrolling at the bottom of the screen. 50% off, 10 or more cards. The sale has been crazy. Now, I did have, and I'm looking, we talked about it yesterday and talking about thanks. Excuse me, getting all excited on Black Friday. Talked yesterday about how Thanksgiving sales, and my Thanksgiving sales were insane. It didn't feel like it because I think I was constantly monitoring my phone for sales. So it didn't feel like I was selling a lot. But when I look at my numbers, it's like, oh crap. It more than tripled. I have a goal, and I don't reach my goal every day for sales, but my Thanksgiving, and I think I did talk about this, my sales had already at 9 a.m. yesterday morning, I was already at like 125% of my goal. And I more than tripled my sales dollar goal, more than tripled it on Thanksgiving Day. It was not quite, it was almost 3 times. Wait. Let me do the math here. More than tripled and more than doubled on Wednesday. Tuesday was about 1.5 times my sales goal. So it's been a good week for the Black Friday sales. Shop at home with Bo. What's up, Falsey? Absolutely. We're going to shop at home right from the comfort of our hoodies and sweatpants. Cold turkeys in the fridge. How was your Thanksgiving? So we went to, my mom came in. My mom's still sleeping upstairs. She's probably going to come downstairs for coffee and be like, what's Bo doing? I don't know if my mom knows I do a daily YouTube show. I keep it secret among my, I don't advertise on Facebook because then my aunt is does anybody have an Aunt Cindy? And what I mean by an Aunt Cindy is your Aunt Cindy just likes. And so I'll get in my wife. She'll I think she schedules days. Okay, the 17th of the month, I'm going to go look at Bo's Facebook, Bo and Amy, my wife's Facebook. And all of a sudden it's my wife will send me a text and it shows 32 notifications on Facebook. And it's Aunt Cindy liking everything from the past 6 months. So that's part of the reason why I don't share. I don't want to. And then there's so many questions that need to be answered. Well, why do you do this? What do you do? This is weird. So I just leave it off Facebook. I don't know why I got onto that tangent. But my mom's upstairs. And so, she's going to come down and be like, what the hell are you doing? Who are you talking to at 8 a.m. on Friday morning after Thanksgiving? So mom came in yesterday afternoon. We went to my mother-in-law's. We had a group of, how many did we have at Thanksgiving last night? 6 or 8? 8. We had 8 people at Thanksgiving. I put way too much food. I mean, come on. This is like, that's the thing. That's the Thanksgiving tradition. You put too much food on your plate. That's what I did. I didn't starve myself yesterday. I ate a small lunch. And I was ready, but this isn't even like a Thanksgiving thing. I eat too much at dinner and it ruins my dessert appetite, but I'd rather have a beer for dessert than a piece of cake or pie. I'm just not a dessert guy. Especially in like restaurants or at somebody else's house. And even when I'm at home, I'll eat like a piece of chocolate, but it's like an hour or 2 hours after dinner. It's not like I don't have to have a sweet right after dinner, but sometimes I get a little sweet tooth an hour or 2 later. Oh, and there was, it looked like there was some really good, there was apple pie. I'm a pie guy. So, but I ruined, I would have normally, had I not stuffed myself, would have had some apple pie. But I ate too much. I had turkey, white and dark meat, a lot of stuffing, a lot of dressing, mashed potatoes. We had, my mother-in-law made like a creamed spinach, which actually was really good. What else was on my plate? I took a picture. I took a photo. Normally I don't do this like at home unless I'm like cooking on the grill. What did I have for on my Thanksgiving plate? Oh, there were like maple glazed carrots, which were delicious. Oh, like the best part, sweet potatoes, like mashed sweet potatoes with like brown sugar and pecans. Do you say pecan or pecan? I say pecan. Oh, but that's so good. Normally my in-laws cheated and would just order the sweet potato from Ruth Chris. And I asked, I'm like, is this from Ruth Chris? And my wife, I don't know if my wife was trying to cover like, oh no, that's homemade. Come on, I know the secret. But they did say, and I'm like, you can tell me. You can tell me the secret's out. You can tell me. And said, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's homemade. It was good. It might have been better than Ruth Chris. I think it was. We've got Andrew in the house. Paige and Deanie Bean, good morning to you. Good morning, Cooter. You need to do a live stream with mom. So many questions to ask. That is a good, Cooter actually brought this up to me the other day. That is a really good idea. Probably not. There's not enough room. There's too many boxes of cards. Mom's still sleeping, by the way. So today would not be a good day. Maybe Christmas, because I think she might be here for a couple. Mom's leaving later this morning. So, but I think that would be fun. Or even if I go back to Anawan, it might be, I think if we do it in Anawan, I think it'll be better to do a live stream with mom at the house I grew up in Anawan. I think that would be better, and do a Q&A with mom. We could do it from like my old bedroom, but it's like it's not even, it doesn't even look like some people. And I'm curious if there's anybody in the chat right now that their childhood bedroom looks the same, because I had some friends, I have some friends, and their parents kept their bedrooms like it's like when you walk in, it's like stepping into 1999. It's like flashback, throwback. My mom, as soon as I moved out of the house, my mom was like repainting, redecorating, and it just looks like a guest bedroom. However, the closet is filled with like a bunch of crap now. It used to be filled with my old crap, but my mom keeps bringing. Actually, fortunately, this weekend, yesterday, she did not bring up a storage tub of my old stuff. She's been doing that the last couple of years. Um, so fortunately, Mom didn't bring a storage tub of like I get my hoarding gene from my mom. And it's like the storage tub has like remember in high school where like you're a basketball player or a football player, they put signs on your locker like "Go Bo, beat the Tigers." Like my mom saved every, and I guess I saved them because I must have taken them home. I don't know why, because I'm a hoarder, and my mom kept them, and it's like so it was good for a photo op when I was going through the last storage tub and all of these signs from high school sports. And I have a group chat with like 5 of my high school friends, and I'm like, look at what my mom saved. In reality, it's like mom wouldn't have had them if I wouldn't taken them home. So we'll do a Q&A with mom next time I go home, which who knows when that's going to be. That might not be until spring because we've got Christmas coming up. My mom comes here for Christmas. January, February, I just kind of stay home. And then March, I'll be in Arizona half the month. So maybe April. So don't get your hopes up for for next week, a chat with mom. Let's see. So we've got Dan in the house. What's up, Dan? I like using StreamYard because it's like interactive. Like there's Dan. There's a picture of Dan on the screen saying, hey, hey, hey. We've got the Faltsy. Perfect time to have your mom join you on YouTube. Best morning card show, right? Let's see. Dan says we've got to take on Thanksgiving. Sweet potatoes are big here. Some pizza places have sweet potato filled crust bites. I don't know if I would like that because I just like the actual sweet potatoes. And when you start like throwing other things, it's like I like peanut butter and jelly and I like hamburgers. And I thought I would love a peanut butter and jelly burger, and I didn't. Wasn't that great. So I love sweet potatoes and I love little crust bites, but I don't know if I'd like the combination. Matt says turkey and dressing is all you need. I agree. I could do, and I listed, so I saw, and I ripped off the photo from Facebook somewhere. I saw Facebook post like in the actual, and I deleted like the text above because it says you have to delete one of these. And for me, that's easy. Cranberry sauce, you're out. So that was easy on the photo. And so I just stole the photo. So I would have like potato salad was on there. Who has potato salad at Thanksgiving? Like not I. And they didn't have mashed potatoes on there. Like, come on. That's like a Thanksgiving staple. And then sweet potatoes. I would definitely put sweet potatoes on there. So my power rankings, I'm with Matt. Turkey and dressing. I can, like, that's Thanksgiving. If I only have to have 2 things, that's it. They're number 1 and 2 on the power rankings. And I actually rank dressing above turkey. Like, I will eat stovetop stuffing as a meal. Like, I'll just make a box. And I've shared the story numerous times. Growing up, that's what I did on Saturday nights. I'd make a box of stovetop stuffing and watch wrestling that my neighbor taped for me on VHS. So 1 and 2, turkey and dressing. And then I'm probably putting the sweet potatoes, number 3, like mashed sweet potatoes. I also do mashed potatoes. Maybe that's why I feel bloated and crappy this morning because I ate too many carbs. I had like every potato known to man made and ate. So yeah, I'm with Matt. Turkey and dressing, that's all I need. But if the other stuff is there, I'm gonna take it. Let's see. Dan in the house. What's up, Dan? My wife keeps asking me to move my card stuff around the house to different corners to make it happen this time. I said I'd have to go to the top store in Cooperstown to buy more boxes today. There you go. Black Friday on the way to Cooperstown. Dan says, not only do I get husband points for making her happy, but I also get to go to Cooperstown on Black Friday and check out the Dave and Adams store. Rarely is there a win-win. That is a win-win. Good for you. That is awesome. Let's see. Matt says, today's menu, ham and potato soup with ribs later tonight. We do. I don't think we're doing a leftover dinner tonight. So we took leftovers home. So I'm going to have just a traditional Thanksgiving lunch, leftover lunch today. And then probably we'll have some leftover for dinner tonight. I was also told, I was informed and warned that my wife and I are hosting Thanksgiving next year. So then I joked and I said, well, I hope y'all like my cooking. And that generated some groans amongst the crowd. So they don't want me to cook. So Thanksgiving at my house next year. So that'll be fun. Let's see. Dan says, I do not like sweet potatoes much. Don't care for them in pizza crust either. See, I'm with you. I do like sweet potatoes, but I don't think I would like them in pizza crust. They also put corn on pizza here. No thanks. I could do corn. I could do corn on pizza. Sweet potatoes, because I like sweet potatoes. I like corn too, but I think that mix of corn and pizza works better than sweet potatoes. Let's see. Andrew says, I'm a 44-year-old man that managed to smash the in-laws window yesterday with a soccer ball. I have not heard the end of it. That's awesome. Let's see. Shaw Card says, turkey dressing and pumpkin pie. We did not have any pumpkin pie yesterday. We had apple pie, but I was stuffed with stuffing, dressing, every type of potatoes you could imagine in turkey. Yes, it is a StreamYard day because we're gonna utilize StreamYard today. We're gonna share the screen and we're gonna go shopping. We're gonna go shopping this morning. I've got blowout cards opened up. Dave and Adams. I think I have my store. So here's my store. Let's see. We want to present, share screen. We want to do a Chrome tab. We want that one. So look at this. Look at this. Okay. Yeah. So here's the most recent cards that have been added to my eBay store. We've got that Superfractor up there. The Superfractor of Christian Encarnacion Strand. That Anthony Volpe I pulled out of Heritage Miners earlier this week, or Wednesday night. Same with the Jackson Merrill. We've got the Encarnacion Strand 500 bones on that one. Best offers are open, by the way. And the Ellie De La Cruz Orange Lava Refractor Auto. Ain't she a beaut? So that one right there. I'm scrolling, but you probably can't see my mouse. So yeah, we've got we're utilizing the StreamYard. So that's this is an ongoing sale. 25% off 7 or more items in my eBay store, Sports Cards by Bo. You can get there at 99centcards.com. This sale is always ongoing. 25% off 7 or more items at regular price. Offers do not count on these sales. But today for Black Friday, you can see at the bottom here, 50% off 10 plus with coupon. Again, that's on regular price items only. So that is going on until 11:30 p.m. Central tonight, Pacific Coast time. So 1:30 Central, 2:30 a.m. tomorrow morning East Coast time. So that's my Black Friday. So you can check out 99 Cent Cards and go shopping there. Henry made a Dunkaroo marshmallow rainbow cookies from Betty Crocker mix. Dollar Tree cleared out at 25 cents. Those do sound good. Dunkaroos were great. Dunkaroos are excellent. I love the Dunkaroos. And rainbow cookies from Betty Crocker. Can't beat that. John is with us. What's up, John? That 70s card show in the house. Red Light 34 is here. John is a recovering bunt cake addict. Last hit was about 5 minutes ago. Have you guys ever had what the hell is now the name has escaped me. It's just down the road from my house, a few miles. Nothing Bunt Cakes. It is crack. It is a pastry crack. Is a bunt cake a pastry? Whatever it is, it's crack. It's cake crack. Nothing Bunt Cakes. And there's a Nothing Bundt Cakes just down the road from me a couple miles. I don't go there enough, which is probably a good thing because it's crack. So John, I'm with you. I am also, but I'm not recovering. I'm just an addict. If there's a bundt cake in front of me, and I love it when my wife has she had to host a seminar like a month ago, and so she brought bundt cakes from Nothing Bundt Cakes, and I'm like, oh, whenever growing up, your mom had something, she brought home extras, your wife brings home extras, and it's like, oh, there's gonna be leftover bundt cake. So yes, I am a bundt cake addict. Nothing Bundt Cakes. Check it out. Dan heavily debated with myself whether pumpkin pie was appropriate breakfast. I say yes. Yes, absolutely. Pumpkin pie is acceptable breakfast. Terry, what's happening? Good morning to you. Flawed Thinker says, my wife is Samoan, so we always have a Samoan sweetbread called pani popo. Did I pronounce that correct? Pani popo. It's just bread, coconut milk, and sugar. So delicious. That sounds amazing. I love coconut milk. Coconut milk is so good. That sounds really good. I'm gonna look up in fact, I'm gonna look up a recipe for that. Let's see. Cooter says, your Thanksgiving plate photo showed no turkey gravy. What the hell? No, I am anti-gravy. I am anti-gravy. If you have, it's gravy to me is like steak sauce. If your potatoes are good enough, you don't need to muck it up with gravy, just like a good steak. If it's a good steak, you don't need steak sauce. You just need the meat. You don't need no gravy if you got good potatoes. I am anti-gravy. Anti-gravy here. You are correct. You did not see turkey gravy on my plate. There's no room for turkey gravy on this plate. Although I will say, there's a little asterisk with my anti-gravy stance. I do enjoy turkey gravy and again, going back to if the food is good, if the turkey's dry, I have to have turkey gravy on the turkey, on the white meat, because it's too dry. But last night's turkey was nice and moist. There's that M word. The turkey was nice and moist. No need for turkey gravy. Jenny's playing catch up on shipping this morning. Amen to that. Amen to that. I've got a lot of that to do. Let's see. Dan says, I was surprised to see that Leaf sells other companies' cards on their Black Friday special. Seemed odd to me. Yeah, and I think they've done this in the past. And it's kind of does Fanatics now? Yeah, because I think Fanatics has some like Panini deals, right? I think. Maybe I'm misspoken on that. Let's see. Terry says there is one just down the road from me, but haven't tried it. Try it. Oh, try it. It's so good. Nothing Bundt Cakes. In fact, do it today. Terry, please go to Nothing Bundt Cakes today. Please. And report back Sunday morning. No show tomorrow morning. I'll be at the Janesville Card Show. Awesome quarter boxes. Like I said, I found my soccer quarter box. So it's a 4-row filled with soccer. Please buy my soccer cards. I'm tossing in some names that I've actually heard of, like Ronaldo and Pulisic and Bellingham and Greenwood. And there's one other guy I've heard of. Can't remember. Did I say Ronaldo? I said Ronaldo. Let's see. Shaw Cards Krispy Kreme is his crack. Tracy, what's up? Good morning to you. Back at you for a blessed Thanksgiving. Royals 417 says those are amazing. We get a half dozen of those each time we go to Topeka. Cooter says the Batter's Box has a sale going this weekend. If anyone needs vintage singles, I filled a lot of set needs with them in the past. Excellent. The Batter's Box. I saw there was something that the collector's store, I think, and they had some deals. I just randomly, I think I was looking for Bowman U. There has, and this is probably, there is probably So there's no like really good Bowman U football sales, which I am surprised, but I think I'm happy with it, which means if there's not sales, it means it's not like a dud at this time. I think Blowout has them back at $100 for a hobby box, a good price, but it's not like a Black Friday sale price. Um, like I'm probably not going to spend $100 or buy 5 boxes or anything like that of Bowman U football just because it's just not a blowout Black Friday sale price in my opinion. Matt has a question. Your eBay page, do you use categories, eBay categories, or your own store categories? So I used to use my own store categories, and I had it by team. They're still up, but I have not been utilizing them in quite some time. So the answer essentially is no, not actively. Let's see if I can go to my store and let's see. Okay, so yeah, here we go. Let's go to StreamYard. Let's present. I don't use StreamYard often. So so over here on the left-hand side, it says, and I was getting cute. 2019 Bowman Mega Box Refractor, Arizona Diamondbacks. So let's just click on Arizona Diamondbacks. So we've got Bryce Jarvis, Chrome Sapphire, Alec Thomas, Bowman Chrome Refractor. So these are all my Diamondbacks. I wish I could. And you know what? I think within Car Dealer Pro, I can use store categories. But it would definitely take more time. And I just don't know if it's worth the time to do that, because you can just type in, if you're looking for Diamondbacks, you can just type in, because I label like within the title, I have team name in the title. So if you're looking for Diamondbacks cards and I have an Alec Thomas, I make sure to get Diamondbacks in the title. So if you're a team collector, you can just type in Diamondbacks into my eBay store and boom, they'll all come up just like clicking the button. So, and it's hard. Like it's kind of like bargain boxes. How do you sort your bargain boxes? Do you put them, obviously by sport, but once they're within sport, do you do it by team? Do you do it by player? Do you do it by year, by set, by brand? Because some people are shopping, and I'll get people at my bargain boxes. I'm looking for 1975 tops. It's like, well, there's probably not going to be any in here. I would not waste your time looking if that's all you're looking for. If you're looking for, player and team is a little easier. So for team collectors and player collectors, but I get a lot of set builders that come through. In fact, the last card show I had somebody asking about, I think like older Topps Heritage. And they found like a small pile of like 2004 Topps Heritage. And they asked any more. And I said, probably not. There's a lot more modern, like 2019 to current, but going back, probably not. And again, you're going to waste a lot of time looking for probably not anything you need. So it's kind of hard. So I just don't think it's worth the time for me, because it would take extra time to type in what category it needs to go under. Because when I list, they're not sorted whatsoever, because it takes a lot of time to sort. So that's kind of how I roll with it. Shane Romero, what is up? Just bought a Fujitsu 7030 on the way to the house. That is awesome, Shane. If you have any questions, let me know. I used the 7030 for a year, and it was a great machine. And especially if it's your first, it was my first feed scanner. And I think it's a great entry point to test the waters with feed scanners and in listing in bulk and uploading in bulk. So I think that's a great starting point. That's awesome. Randy's in the house. What is up? Let's see. Randy had tacos for Thanksgiving. Anyone else have tacos? That's interesting. I have a friend who he's Italian, and he does lasagna on Thanksgiving. So the non-traditionalists out there, you're not the only one, but you're probably in the minority with tacos on Thanksgiving. Very nice. Let's see. Jenny says, put them soccer on eBay so we can buy them. That's why I pulled like these stars. I'm like, I'm going to put these on eBay. And then I looked on eBay and they're like $1.50 cards. It's like, I'm not going to waste my time because I'd have to manually enter, because I don't think Car Dealer Pro recognizes soccer yet. So I'd have to manually, if it's $1.50 card, I don't want to spend the time. Again, it goes back to time. I don't want to spend the time to list it from my phone because it takes a lot longer on my phone as opposed to like feed scanning it through my scanner and uploading it, through Car Dealer Pro and eBay File Exchange. So it's like, my net profit on $1.50 on eBay is like 40 to 50 cents. Or I could save that time and put it in my quarter box and make 25 cents. So that's kind of how I look at it. Tracy says, looked into the Topps Chrome buyback, not a hobby shop participating within 70 miles. Tracy, good news for you. Blowout cards and Dave and Adams are accepting them. So you can, like mail them to Blowout or Dave and Adams. And that's kind of, my thought process. And I've actually been like pricing out boxes. Like it's not a product that I like. And it's not a product that, the singles aren't going to move as well. And it's more difficult to scan these through a feed scanner. So I have to weigh these options. So now when I'm at the Janesville Card Show tomorrow in Janesville, Wisconsin, I'll be keeping my eyes open. It's not like I'm going to be going from dealer to dealer looking for Topps Chrome, Judge, and Goldschmidt cards. But yeah, I'll be keeping my eyes peeled. So the good news is, yes, Blowout and Dave and Adams. And I thought, if I found enough, instead of just putting them on eBay, I might just send them to Blowout because I buy a lot from Blowout and take advantage of the buyback through Blowout. Let's see. Dan has a questions about my route. Rhymes with route. Which is my route to Janesville? So I take the interstate. So I will, the interstate's actually on the far side from where I'm at. So I drive the belt line through Madison, around Madison, essentially, to the interstate. And then it's a straight shot, and the Holiday Inn Conference Center is right on I-90. So, they changed like all the exits. So the last two Janesville shows, I've missed the exit because now you have to exit like at the very north end of Janesville. And the next exit is not until the very south end of Janesville, which is super annoying. So I'm going to remember it this time tomorrow. So I take interstate all the way down. Route 14. I'm not sure where Route 14 is. I'm still like, I've been here 8 years and I don't know. I know I-90 and I-39. But then I know the belt line and like Pleasant View Road, which is near me, which goes from basically Middleton to Verona, has a letter. It's like M maybe, but I call it Pleasant View. So there's highway knowledge, Wisconsin highway knowledge. Terry says, I just use my store categories by sport. Dan says, I took advantage of the Come See Black Friday shipping discount and bundle the package to be sent just before Christmas. Lots of WNBA cards for my girls. Very nice. Dan does say Route 66. Yeah, get your kicks on Route 66. It has a good mouth feel. That's like a wine term, mouth feel. I think we can use mouth feel for like grammar's writing for language. I ordered that refurbished 7160 yesterday. Super pumped. Thanks for the confidence boost. That's awesome. Again, if you have any questions, let me know. Let's see. And basically, if you have questions, let me know, and then I'll ask Don Caruso. Hey, what happens when this happens? Let's see. Dan says 18 going south turns into 14. Okay, 18. Does that go through like Oregon and Stoughton? Tommy's Corner Card Store, good morning to you. Yesterday was crazy in my eBay store. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving. That is awesome to hear. Hope you did as well. Who wants to go shopping? Let's go shopping. Let's see. We've got, we're going to stop that screen. We're going to present here. Let's go see what Blowout's up to, right? Blowout cards. That's my number one stop. Share screen. Let's see. Now I want to make sure. Let's take me out of it. There we go. full screen, blowout cards. Okay, so let's click on the door busters. They're not really busting the doors on some of these sales. So what do we? So here we've got 2022 Topps Chrome hobby cases for $1,600. So what's that come out to? 16. That's about what, 120? What's the math on that? $120 a box, which actually that's a pretty good price. I saw another site had them for like 160. 1,600 divided by 12. It's 133. Okay, my math was a little off. $133 a hobby box. That's pretty good, but 1,600 is a pretty hefty price. I'll be staying away from that. Let's see. We've got a 16-box case of 2021 Topps WWE Chrome Slam Attacks. I'm not familiar with that product. $750 for a 16-box case. Oh, and those are hobby cases. Ooh. They say the regular price is $2,200. Now I'm curious. I know we probably don't have too many wrestling fans in here. So as this is loading, it looks like Oregon Rutland Union. Rutland. Okay. Google Maps says I-90 is 6 minutes. Yeah, and I can probably do it 12 minutes faster than what Google Maps says because you can drive a lot faster on the interstate. And it's 6 lanes now, which really helps. So $750 for a 16-box case. So let's do the math on what's the price per card on this? So 16 boxes per case times 18 packs per box times 4 cards, 1152. 750 divided by 1152 is 60. Ooh, that's still 65 cents a card. And they're Chrome. So you know why I don't like Chrome, because I can't feed them through the scanner as efficiently. Let's see. Do we get autographs? Look for autographs. So there's no like guaranteed autograph, or does it say? It doesn't say. So refractors come 1 in 3 packs. Autographs. Oh, it doesn't even have odds on autographs. So this is something that I probably would stay away from. Good price, but still 65 cents is kind of a hefty price, and I understand it's Chrome. Let's see. What else? We're going shopping on blowout cards. It's Black Friday. Anybody see anything in here? Nope. Let's see. Back to Black Friday. Here we've got a jumbo HTA case for $2,000. What are the specs on this? This is going to be a higher price point per card because it's Chrome. It does have the silver packs. Topps has provided 1 additional 4-card silver pack for each hobby and jumbo box purchased. So if you buy a case, you're getting 8 additional silver. This is a pretty good deal. These packs will automatically, so they are shipping the silver pack. So this is a good deal. Well, I don't know if $2,000 is a good deal. What's the breakdown on this? But this, now that I see that wording on the cases, I may buy a hobby case of Topps Chrome. Let's see. 8 boxes per case times 12 times 13. You get 1,248 cards plus the silver pack. So you'll get 8 times 4, 30 plus 32 cards in the silver pack. So 1,248. So you're paying 2,000 divided by 1,248. Oh shit. 2,000 divided by 1,248 is $1.60 per card. But you also get 5 Chrome autographs per box. Now the Chrome autographs are not great. So you're getting 40 autographs per box. What's that come down to divided by 40? You're paying $50 an auto. So you got to hit a really good auto. But I do like the fact that they include the silver pack. So let's go back to where are we at? So the 12-box case, you get 12 silver box. They're 12 silver packs. I like this a lot better. So 1,600, where are we at for price breakdown on cards? 12 times 24 times 4. Oh, 1152. So is it 1152 on each? 1,600 divided by 1152. So it's about $1.39 per card, but you're also getting 4 additional silver packs but less autographs. How many autographs? 2 autographs. So in the hobby cases, you're getting 24 autographs compared to 40. So your autograph, so it was $50 per auto in the HTA, 1,600 divided by 24. You're paying $67 per autograph, but you're also getting 4 additional silver packs. And it looks like, was it the same amount of cards? Yeah, I think it's the same amount of cards. You're just paying less on the hobby. Let's see. Jenny says Topps knew what they were doing with the buyback. They're going to sell out Chrome. Bowman will pick some up. Yeah, I would not even sniff this deal if it weren't for the buyback, plus the fact that they are giving those silver packs. That's oof. This is going to be tough to pass up for me. I really like that deal. So let's go back. So this is those are trending Black Friday deals. I don't like the way, I just want to see like all the deals and Blowout just kind of I still haven't. So those are trending. I think you can go down to sport here. No, that's not even sport. We've got Pokemon. We've got Ginter. Ginter hobby boxes for 100. What else do we have? Got Prism. Okay, I'm not seeing much here on Blowout. Let's go to Dave and Adams. Oh, we've got to switch the screens. There I am. Hello. So we're going to stop that screen. Present. I'm still a little slow on the StreamYard. Dave and Adams. Here we go. Do I have this? How's the StreamYard looking? There we go. Okay. So Dave and Adams. They're still on Wave 1, which they released Wave 1 last night, I think. Wave 2 doesn't even drop it. So these are 24-hour sales. They don't even have another wave dropping until tonight. That's stinky. Let's see. So their hobby boxes for Topps Chrome are $150, so that's more expensive than Blowout. Let's just go to baseball, since I think that's what most of us are into. So yeah, it looks like everything's a little higher. Their Bowman Chrome is $280, which I think Topps was $260. Ginter is $120. So these are not. Oh, here we've got a Bowman Mega Box. This year's Mega Box for $50, which is not a great deal. You know, I have 6 of the 2022 Bowman Mega Boxes, and I'll be ripping all 6 of those at the Couch People Christmas party Saturday, December 10th. But I probably wouldn't even buy any more at $40 a box. Let's see. These are just not. Is anybody in the chat? Are you still with me? This is boring. Does anybody see anything? Let's go to football. Can we do by? Oh, those are new products, not sale products. So let's go to football. Let's see. Nope. I think I'm putting everybody to sleep. Let's see. So, this is the wrong. There we go. So those are new products. They have it by year. I'm not seeing anything. So let's see. Let's remove that. So let's see. This is kind of a bummer. This is a bummer. Let's see. Stop screen. Let's do Steel City. Let's see if Steel City has. I don't even. For some reason, I've never shopped on Steel City. Steel City collectibles. Let's just do Steel City, and I think that's Black Friday. Oh, we need to share this screen. Zach and Porter, what's happening? Going to play catch up. We're just looking at some deals on Black Friday, which there are not too many. Steel City. Let's see. So, okay. So here we go. Black Friday shop all. Anything good here? So they're at $280 on Bowman Chrome boxes. Can we do by sport? Let's just start off with baseball. Oh, we need to apply. Okay. So we've got 2022 Topps Update hanger boxes for $20. What's retail? Like what are hanger boxes at Walmart? I'm not even sure. Hanger box lot. Whoa, you can get a case. Only one available. Let's see. Here's some Panini. Got Prism. There's a lot of crappy Panini. Oh, here we've got some 2022 Topps Chrome Blaster Box, $30. That's actually less than retail. You can get a case for $1,200 for 40 boxes. What's that come out to? I think that's $30. 1,200 divided by 40. That sounds like $30. 1,200 divided by 40, $30. So you buy 40. Look at that bulk discount. You can buy one blaster box for $30, or you can buy 40 for $30 each. What a volume discount they have on that. Let's see. Jersey Fusion. Those are like the ugliest sports memorabilia ever made. Card memorabilia. Factory sets. So, man, there's just Black Friday's kind of a letdown. I'm going to go back to Blowout and let's see. I think they're just doorbell. Like, I don't think Blowout used to do it used to be really fun. They would every 3 minutes, they would release a new deal. I wonder if it's just staffing. They just don't have the staff to man the website. NPI, I think you gave me your name the other day, so I apologize. Usually Target would have good retail deals, but nothing this year. I'm a little disappointed. I thought that we would see, based on how much retail is still left on shelves at Walmart and Target. And I'm surely Blowout, Dave and Adams have a similar amount. Somebody's just hoarding it all. Or not releasing great deals. I thought we would see better Black Friday deals than what we're seeing on these big retailer websites. I am disappointed. And I think even the Blowout forums, you can tell, the Blowout forums would be pretty wild with Black Friday. So let's just, we can bring the Black Friday thread. So let's take a look. What are they saying on the Blowout forums threads? Is that popping up on your screen? Okay, so we've got Blowout Black Friday. Let's see. Oh, so these are some new chats. Optic back up again. Was able to grab 2. So, that's the Optic football I think they're talking about. This is also, the Blowout forums are a great way to find out what are the really good deals. So here's somebody with my thoughts. Why am I so tempted to buy a case of Chrome at $1,600? Talk me out of it, please. I'm with him. Hex the M4N. I'm with him on that. I am very tempted to buy a case of Topps Chrome because you get the silver packs and you get the not only do you get the silver packs, but you get the chance at Goldschmidts and Judges. And I'm not sure how many cards of those guys you'll get in a box or a case, but it's an added incentive. Let's see. Premium 1981 says it's one of the best deals there is right now. These will trend up as the motivation to rip has been added. They won't go down, and as opposed to the above product being discussed, these will be much more liquid. Absolutely. I 100% agree. So people are also sharing my opinion with the Topps Chrome hobby cases at $1,600. Phil's waiting for $1,500. He's not going to get them. The $1,600, I'm pretty sure that's going to be the floor. Guessing someone will have it for less than that or less in December. And I completely disagree with that because there's added incentive with the Judge and Goldschmidt, and that deal goes through August or through March. So there's going to be, Premium says up here, there's just going to be added incentive to liquidate any Aaron Judge and Paul Goldschmidt cards for the next 4 months. Joe Adams says, well, they will crash once the promotion is over. That's why you got to rip and liquidate. That's why if I buy one of these cases, I'm going to be ripping on. Actually, I don't know if I could hold out until December 10th unless there's shipping delays and it arrives a couple days before. Let's see. Premium says don't hold that long, and that's my thoughts exactly. Just rip now and liquidate as fast as possible. You have a few months, doesn't it end in March? Timing is perfect. Absolutely. That's what I would do. I would buy and rip right away. Let's see. 20 box lot is $250 per box. A great price for the Optic Megas. String Music says, is this gone? Or am I just looking in at the right place? So So yeah, not too much going on in ways of Black Friday deals. Cooter says Topps' strategy to generate demand is evidently working. Absolutely. It's got me considering, like I said a few minutes ago, I would not even sniff that deal if it weren't for the Judge and Goldschmidt. Because that's like added incentive to, a case. Does the math work? I mean, also guaranteed silver packs. Have you seen what's been coming out of those silver packs? I mean, Topps has really loaded those silver packs. So that's like added I'm looking at it from like those two, like the autos, like the autos are crap. Like I think I can go on. In fact, I bought a Greg Deichmann Topps Chrome 2022 Topps Chrome rookie auto. I think I paid $5 shipped for it. Let me go into my purchases and see. There's going to be a lot of player breaks. Let's see. Where's my Greg Deichmann? He had a lot of autos in product this year. So I paid $5.70 shipped for a 2022 Topps Chrome rookie auto of Greg Deichmann. Yeah, I know it's Greg Deichmann, but if that's one of the autos you pull in a hobby case, you get 2 autos per box. If that's one of your autos, $5, and you're paying $200, or at that time, gosh, did they open up at like $350, $400 for a hobby box of those? And now it's like, Topps Chrome, 2022 Topps Chrome started out, I think $400 for hobby boxes. And now they're down to $160. And it's like, well, yeah, it seems like a pretty good deal. Jenny says, silver packs, remember you are only seeing the good posted, not the junk, just like the bad you see about ESE on Twitter. That is true. That is true, but I've seen enough. I've seen enough that it's an incentive for me to at least consider. So I think I might pull the trigger if that deal, let's see, is that deal still up? I'm on the forums. Let's see, Black Friday. I want to go back to, okay, so we did the pricing on the hobby case. What was the jumbo case? $2,000 on 8 boxes. And how many cards? 8 times 12 times 13. Oh, so you do get a little bit more. You get 12, I think it's 1,152 cards plus silver packs in the hobby, and it's 1,248 in the jumbo. But it's still the price is in the autos really don't. When it comes down to it, you get 40 autographs in the jumbos, you get 24 in the hobby. But I like the hobby because you get more silver packs, because like I said with the autos, like, yeah, you can get some awesome color, but you can also get some $5 Greg Deichmann autos as well. So I don't know. I'm gonna mull that over. Let's see. About $30 per silver pack, and in a case, you get approximately 1 Goldschmidt or 1 Judge per box. Okay, that's so. So by doing that math, your odds of getting, in a hobby box, say 1 or 2. That's if it's just a base, that's $20 per. So that brings your price point down. 2 autos, but they might be $5, $10, unless you get lucky. So it's can you believe people were buying this product at $400 per box? But then you get the chance it's in the silver. I don't know. What would you do for anybody that's still in the chat that hasn't fallen asleep as we go shopping Black Friday deals? What would you do? Hobby case at $1,600. 12 boxes, 1,152 cards, 12 silver packs, 24 autographs. Or would you go jumbo case, $2,000, so you're paying $400 more, but you also get 16 more autographs, 40 total autographs, but you get less silver packs, 8 silver packs as opposed to 12. What would you do? hobby or jumbo. That's something that I'm fighting over. You also get about 100 more cards in the jumbo case. You get 1,250 cards essentially in jumbo, 1,150 cards in the hobby box. Now, normally I'm a quantity guy, so I would be like that, but you're paying more per card on a per card basis. You're paying more for the jumbo. Cooter's going $1,600. The 54 Red Heart Mantle, right? It's like $1,600. But the thing for me is like I'm doing this for resale, but it's a gamble, right? And what's my margin gonna be? Is it worth, like, there is entertainment value to this. It'll give me some good content. It's fun, but I don't want to have fun. I am running a business and I don't want to just have fun and lose money. So I have to think of it as, is this like, can I guarantee that I'll, net more than 1,600? And I want to net, simply more than just $100 on this. What's it going to end up being? So Jaden says hobby case all day. Okay. So that makes me feel a little better because that's the side I was leaning on anyway. So that helps me out a little bit more. So oh man, I don't know. Jaden says even a blaster case makes sense with the additional pink and sepia. Yeah. So because there's a premium on the pink and sepia refract, because I think what's the buyback on those? Is it 40? I think it's 40 for the non-numbered refractors. I think it's 40. And that was my thought process, when you take into consideration the buyback program for Judge and Goldschmidt with the blasters. And that's why it's like, man, I should go to Walmart and buy a few just on the chance to get a pink or sepia Judge or Goldschmidt. So that's a great point. So that's what I had for today. I'm going to get going. I'm going to get another cup of coffee. My first cup was crappy. I pulled it out too soon. And I've got a lot of shipping to do. Where am I at? I made some more sales as we were live here, 12 more during the live. Ooh, I moved some basketball. Hey, it's been a while. And I moved some Prism Draft basketball. Good deal. I've just got that sitting all over the place. Sold some wrestling. Let's see. I sold a Peyton Pritchard. I sold Isaiah Stewart, Tyrell Terry, Tyler Bay, Josh Green, Nico Mannion, and then I sold a couple Carlos Basham cards. I sold a wrestling card of Rich Swann. So that takes me up to how many shipments? Let's see. 211. What happened? Oh, 211 shipments to get out. So let's see. Has anyone seen any good supply deals? So yes. Let's see. My new supplier now is Columbia Hobby. Here we are. Let's add this to the stream. So Columbia Hobby has a coupon code Black Columbia. It's a Black Friday special code. Save 13%. And so I'm not signed in. So these are retail prices. So a case of top loaders is $75.50. So that's 7.5 cents per, plus you get the 13% off using the code. You do have to pay for shipping under $200, but if you make an order over 200, it's free shipping. Let's see. So there's card savers, card sleeves. So penny sleeves are about not quite cheap as half a penny, but 0.6 cents per penny sleeve at $63.95. But again, if you use that coupon code, you get 13% off. So what's $63.95 times 13? $831 minus $831 is 55. You can get it down to about a half penny for a case of penny sleeves, case of 10,000. After that, it's $55.64. And again, if you spend over $200, it's free shipping. So those are some great prices. In fact, That's $55 is about what I was paying BCW. I think BCW, my wholesale price is $50 for a case of Card Savers, and you're only paying $5 more at Columbia than what BCW wholesale offers. And my wholesale pricing is cheaper at Columbia than it was at BCW, what it is at BCW. So Card Savers, you can get a case of 2,000 for $118.99. Yeah, just go to columbiahobby.com. And they've got some great supply deals. Let's see. There's Jaden. Columbia Hobby has a 13% off code on their website. It's what did I say? Black Columbia. Black Columbia is that coupon code. Let's see. Dan says, after the buyback program, does Topps Chrome value crash hard for unopened product? I wouldn't say it crashes hard. I think it's gonna decrease. It will crash hard without silver packs because there's just, I mean, it basically crashed anyway. This is kind of risen up. I'm curious without the buyback program, what deals would have been on Topps Chrome. It might, I bet if it weren't for the buyback program, you may have seen $1,200 hobby cases, $100 a box for Topps Chrome. But I think that Judge Goldschmidt really bumped it up. So from 1,200 to 1,600. Now, is there $400 difference in Judge and Goldschmidt per case? Maybe, maybe not. It depends on what you hit. If you don't hit any big refractors, no. But if you do, absolutely. And it also gives rise, no pun intended until I said it, gives rise to the base, instead of being in quarter boxes, which they probably still are, instead of being in quarter boxes, they are $20 cards, Goldschmidt and Judge base cards. So with that, I am going to wrap it up. So enjoy your Black Friday. If you're out shopping, I'm going to be in shipping people who are shopping my Black Friday. Again, my eBay store special scrolling there at the bottom. 99centcards.com is the direct link to my store. 50% off when you buy 10 or more cards in my eBay store. Just use coupon code Black Friday Cubs. That deal does not include offers. So if you send an offer and I accept, it is not eligible for 50% off. And if I send an offer because I don't know who's, if somebody puts in 50 offers, I don't know if it's one person or 50 people. So when I send out offers, they're going to be less usually than my deals because I assume it's one person with one card. So yeah, check it out, 99centcards.com. I am, my goal was to be at 30,000 active listings by the end of the month, but this sale, I have sold so many cards that I am now back down to about 28,000 active listings. I was at over 29,000 on Tuesday. And I'm down to near 28,000. That's how many cards have sold this week. So that's good. That's a good problem. I would rather sell 1,000 cards than list 1,000 cards. Dan says, do you think that you could spend $1,600 and get more value or the same amount of value if you spent $1,600 at a card show this weekend versus buying a case of Topps Chrome? That's a really good question. I don't know. Because what I would be looking to spend my $1,600 on, that is a good point. Like now it makes me think. Because my margins, I know if I spent $1,600 at a card show based on my buying patterns, I know I could make a much larger margin than $1,600 on a case of Topps Chrome. Now, and that's where the gamble is. All things being equal, and I just get an average case. I don't get, a Julio Rodriguez rookie auto or super fractor or anything crazy. Say it's just an average case. The margin on that $1,600 case of Chrome is going to be pretty low. But if I spent $1,600 on what I buy, my margin's going to be huge. But I just don't know if there's going to be $1,600 worth of cards that fit my buying pattern. But that does make me think, Dan. That's a great question. And now that does make me ponder, you know what? I'm getting all googly-eyed over Topps Chrome. Maybe it's not a good buy. It's not a good business decision. Red light, ask that question. Go ahead, shoot. And then I'll wrap it up. I've said I'm going to wrap it up for the last 15 minutes. So yeah, that does make me think. And now it's like, maybe not. I mean, ripping a case of Topps Chrome will be a lot of fun with the added incentive of Judge and Goldschmidt and the silver packs at the same time. Business-wise, it might just be in break even. Or potentially a loss at that price, at $1,600. That's a lot of sales to get back to break even on a case of product. Say I want to buy 10 cards. How do I do that so I can pay all at the same time? I think there's an add to cart option. Can anybody help? This is a problem that I struggle with. I think since I'm logged into my eBay, I don't know. Oh, so there should be an add to cart option. So when you click on an item, let's see. So wrong screen. So let's stop that and let's go to my eBay screen. So I've just got I was on Diamondback. So I've got this Bryce Jarvis Sapphire refractor. Say you want to buy that along with 9 or 10 other cards. Just add to cart. So you see the price is $3. You can buy it now, add to cart, or add to watch list. I think if you add to cart, just add to cart all of the cards that you want to buy. And then once you finish, you get to 10 cards, or maybe you find 20 or 30. Then you can go to checkout, and then checkout should be up. Like in the top right corner, you've got the grocery cart. And that's where you can check out. And then, and also enter the code. Make sure if you're in my eBay store, and make sure you use that code Black Friday Cubs, and then that will trigger the 50% off 10 or more items. And again, that only applies to regular price offers, don't count. So that's how you should do it. So with that, I bid you adieu. I need to refill my coffee. I think my mom might be awake. So have a great Friday. Have a great Black Friday. Again, no show tomorrow morning. I'll be in Janesville Card Show, 9 to 3, Holiday Inn Conference Center, just off I-90 in Janesville, Wisconsin. I'll have all of my quarter boxes. I'm going to have there's awesome stuff. I can't believe how few cards I sold at the Madison Card Show out of my banging quarter boxes. They're banging. So if you're in Janesville, check out my banging quarter boxes. So I will review the show on Sunday. So we'll be back live on Sunday morning, probably around this same time, around 8 a.m. Central. And by the way, that scrolling Black Friday special in my eBay store, 99centcards.com, that rolls until about midnight tonight, 11:30 on the West Coast, 2:30 a.m. on the East Coast is when that sale ends. So with that, I finally bid you adieu. Have a great Friday, and we'll chat again on Sunday morning.